Meet Aaron, a young man who wanted to improve his life, but felt stuck inside his own mind. He had dreams, he had potential, and he had time, but still, nothing in his life was moving forward. Every morning he woke up with hope, and every night he went to bed with frustration. Not because he was lazy, not because he was unskilled, but because he couldn't stop thinking. Whenever he wanted to start something, his mind immediately threw questions at him. What if this doesn't work? What if people don't like it? What if I fail again? What if I embarrass myself? These questions repeated in his head like a broken record. He planned everything perfectly, but did nothing. He had ideas, but no action. He had goals, but no courage. One evening, Aaron went for a walk outside his town. He sat under a tree, tired of his own thoughts, and that is where he met an old carpenter who lived nearby. The carpenter was sharpening his tools quietly, his hands steady, his face calm. Aaron watched him for a few minutes and finally said, "I don't understand what's wrong with me. I want a better life. I overthink everything. I feel stuck." The carpenter smiled gently and said, "Son, let me show you something." He stood up, picked up a small wooden door he was repairing, placed it in front of Aaron, and said, "Try opening it." Aaron held the door. He pushed it. It didn't open. He pushed harder. Still, nothing. He looked confused. "Why won't it open? Is it stuck?" The carpenter asked calmly. "Did you check the lock?" Aaron bent down. The lock was closed. The carpenter said, "That's exactly how your life is." Aaron looked at him, trying to understand. The carpenter continued, "You keep pushing the door of your life again and again, but you never check the lock. Your lock is your overthinking. You don't move because you are stuck in your own mind." Aaron sat quietly, absorbing every word. The carpenter placed a hand on his shoulder and said, "You don't need clearer thoughts. You don't need perfect plans. You only need motion. Take one step. The next step will reveal itself." Aaron finally understood that his biggest problem wasn't fear of failure. It was fear of starting. The next morning, he woke up and did something he had never done before. He chose one simple task and completed it without thinking twice. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't impressive, but it was a start. For the first time, he felt movement in his life. He realized something important. Overthinking is like sitting in a rocking chair. You move back and forth, but you go nowhere. Every day after that, Aaron took one small action. He didn't argue with his thoughts. He didn't wait for motivation. He didn't overanalyze every possibility. He simply acted. Some days he succeeded. Some days he failed. But every day he moved forward. Slowly, his confidence started to grow. His fear started to shrink. His life started to change. People around him noticed something different. His posture changed. His voice became calmer. His eyes looked clearer. Because action brings clarity, and overthinking brings confusion. Weeks passed, and Aaron realized that the world was never stopping him. He was stopping himself. Every dream he wanted was on the other side of one simple step. One evening he returned to the old carpenter and said, "I finally opened the door." The carpenter smiled and replied, "Remember this for the rest of your life. You don't overcome overthinking by thinking more. You overcome it by doing more." Aaron nodded, feeling grateful. He now understood that life rewards movement, not hesitation. Overthinking kills more dreams than failure ever will. Stop solving everything in your mind and start living through action. The door of your future is waiting. All you need to do is turn the handle. Thank you for watching. If you like this story, please subscribe and share with your friends for more stories.